come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this lady doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought her here to rub us all out.
What's the deal with you people and Nick anyway?
Darla's a runaway. Her father wanted me to bring her back home. Turns out she skipped town to be with my old pal Skinny Malone, mob boss. Never thought he'd manage to scrape together a big enough crew to take over a vault. Guess life's full of surprises.
Hey, who's running this show here? You got something to say? Say it to me.
You and Nick know each other?
Yeah. This troublemaker here used to be a real headache back in the day. Before we got kicked out of the old neighborhood. Must have done this dance 100 times. Enemies are kind of the closest thing you get to friends in these parts. Now quit stalling. You gonna talk? Talk.
This is all just a misunderstanding, Skinny. You know that. You let us walk and we won't come back.
Like hell you won't. Don't you get it? All the other crews in the area will see this as weakness. Then they'll come for me. Sorry. Time to give you both the hard goodbye. Nikki, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny.
What are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had... No. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always... What are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? Do you have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private bitch shut it down now that I finally got a good thing going.
You're in for it now! They won't be bothering anybody now. Also, be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
Well, that was fun. Did you guys see that glitch going on? That, like, what was it, like 7,000 XP? I hope that it applied. It didn't apply.
Look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about a missing person. No trace of where they've gone. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and
welcome to
clear
Fallout,
your
guys.
head.
By the way, we are playing.
Lead the way, Nick.
All right, let's move fast.
I need
Follow
to get
me.
some lip liner like that. Shit. Unlikely Valentine. Wait.
Thing was amazing. Glorious gun.
I'm gonna take the glow sights off this one and put them on this one. Yeah. Well,
Park the car in the yard? How about I hammer you in the heart with a haymaker?
no thanks.
Hey, swatter, 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 swatter! Swing, swatter!
Protection for sale! Hand-tooled pieces!
Protection. Protection. The Valentine Detective Agency.
Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
And your lover, apparently.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra.
It's no longer
No.
a country.
If you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new
Faded
partner.
trench coat.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
You better be a follower. Best follower ever. Come
When you're
on.
trying to find someone who's gone missing,
I wonder if I could put that on over my... no, it takes off the...
What does it look like?
devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can,
Eh.
no matter how
Just
painful
like his.
it might be.
Nah.
I don't think you wear it quite as well as he does.
No, I don't.
He's got the face for it too. You don't look very private eye. No fun.
I could be a bartender.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I grabbed the wrong ones.
On what?
The wrong suits. I didn't.
What's with the hard look? Say something.
Nah. The hard look is because I can't stand you.
We're looking for my baby, Sean. He's less
Dog in
than
the
a year
background.
old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. What else can you tell me?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Who are the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely
Shite.
suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
True. They did look like raiders, though, didn't they?
Yeah, Yeah, but
Super mutants. What are they?
Big, green,
We've seen
muscles
this
on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
So, you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype.
We didn't know
anyway.
that.
yeah, we hadn't figured that out.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was kind of a hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Oh, man.
It's Sean. It has to be. Somehow.
Don't jump the gun on me. You said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone else's kid. Either way, they both vanished a while back. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
I don't know how long we sat there and talked to him. Well, why am I walking so slowly? I shouldn't be. No. Maybe it's because I'm in town. It's just got one of those things. Yeah. Because I was doing it outside as well. So I can still run.
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know.
There we go.
Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his
hi.
disappearance is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies. Because they're all
Capstock is what
dead.
it was.
Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Yeah, when I'm in a cryogenic freezer, I think that's pretty easy. And this guy's just taking it all like, oh yeah, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? Let's see if I can get this open.
No, I saw him
One
coming.
heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Really? That is a
Don't
master
think I can
lock.
pick this.
No luck? Guess we'll need to find the key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Alright, bro.
Pick a lock that required a key earlier.
Yeah, I know. Like, what the hell? Oh. So this is a hell of a weapon I'm carrying right now. Yeah, pretty much all the way souped up.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
Do you ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of this article. The mayor's affair with a certain airheaded blonde.
Just go straight to the mayor's office.
Oh, hello, dog. Materializing out of nowhere like that? That brought you down.
I want to go back up. Hey, dog.
Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office? What?
Mayor McDonough.
Like something
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time.
It's kind of shitty.
How can I help you?
I'm looking for a key to a house in the city. I assume the mayor's office has a copy.
Well, we don't have every key in the city. Where would we put them all? Besides, every citizen in my city has a right to their privacy. Now, if we did have a key, only the owner can ask for it. That's my final word.
So you have to buy a house.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man, Kellogg, kidnapped my baby. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry, but however
Damn
horrible the
persuasion
crimes
skill.
this
you,
Mr.
it makes
Kellogg
life easier.
may have committed, your word alone isn't hard evidence.
So that's it? You're not going to help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth. I can't betray that for anything.
How about 250
I
caps?
understand. You have rules. Maybe for the right amount, you can bend them a bit?
What? How dare you? I'm the mayor, for God's sake, not some thug for hire.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible
It's just nice to see you doing it.
citizens.
Got it.
I didn't steal anything.
You picked the lock, though.
Oh, you're shooting me too, Piper?
When are you on the mayor's side?
Right. So that's a no. How the hell do I?
Is it weird that that just made me hate Piper more than anything else?
Oh man, I gotta walk with them all the way again.
didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I
Well, I'm
told
gonna
about Kellogg
stop the
and
recording
his
and
parents,
get back to where we were.
bad news.
You know how it goes.
He's more than just
I'll
a
see you guys next
mercenary.
time.
He's a professional.